I wrote down punish on that wall. My name is Happy, and currently I'm in the top page 759. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you when, how, and where to punish your enemies. And we're gonna do that by giving a couple real-time examples, and then of course, as always, some unreal examples. Now you guys are gonna love this because this is one of my favorites. You get ready to execute on site or not. Your team is unpredictable. You never know. But right before you execute, you come over here, and sometimes there are these corners in which enemies for some reason like to hide. And right before you execute, molly that bitch. You molly her with anything you can. And if there's a person hiding in that corner, he's like, oh, I'm gonna get 5, I'm gonna get 5. Doesn't get shit. He peeks into 4 people, he gets sprayed. Like, let's say I killed you, a completely useless character on attacking, you might say, but I even have a lineup for you. You come up close to this wall, you aim at this corner, bam, you throw the molly, and this guy just peeks you. You're just chilling here, you're trying to help your teammates to fight the guys who peek you. Maybe you throw some flashes, this guy peeks you right there. All of your problems can be solved. One lineup. He's gonna pop up in the open, pop up, and then he's just gonna have to peek into everyone, and he just died. All right, now what happens when a breach has a result? Actually, nobody cares. That's the correct answer. Sometimes I like to check up there to see if the yellow light is shining out there for me. And on attackers, people are just very often gonna just breach ult as much shit as they can. So when you're defending against something that's like a breach ult, because look how big it is. Raise ult. What? That's all I get. Okay. Phoenix ult, Neon ult potentially, KO ult, what the fuck is this? Gecko ult, and Fade ult, and we cannot forget Brimstone. When you're defending against dog shit stuff like this, you're gonna get smoked, and you're gonna get smoked. But you turn the table, because when you do get smoked, you actually smoke them by spamming the choke one. That's all you can do, really. When they have breach ult, you can't do nothing. Don't even try. They're not defending a breach ult. The thing is, they're giving you away the breach ult for free. If you just tell your team, play off site, they have breach ult, they are for sure gonna use the stupid ass breach ult. And when you get smoked, just try to line up this corner with this corner. As they're gonna go out, they're gonna be hugging this wall. Before you get smoked, you still see this bullshit. You actually just line them up nicely. Same concept works on B site. You don't wanna be playing on B site. Instead, you just wanna nicely spam the choke point when they go out. Play a retake. Happy. What the hell do I do if they have breach ult on defense? They're just gonna run me down. Yes. You gotta bait that shit. When enemies have dangerous ults like breach ult, gecko ult, everything that I just told you about, you have to take 1v1s. Find a fight. I'm gonna explain you how finding a fight works and how it's gonna give you the advantage, and it's gonna make the enemies waste their breach ult. Why is it better to play 1v1 against a breach ult instead of a 5v5 against breach ult? If you rush side, he's gonna breach ult you down. You know the outcome. They're gonna be cooked. Now let's say we take some 1v1s. Everybody dies, and now it's a 1v1, and you know there's a breach on the other side. Everyone's screaming at you, he has breach ult, he has breach ult, he has breach ult. You know that. So you rotate. Bang, a bang, bang. You plant the spike in the middle. And now it's not a 1 versus a breach ult, it's just a 1v1 where you actually have a bigger chance to win. If you have all of this space against a breach ult, then his breach ult doesn't do anything. Unless you're an idiot and you're gonna jiggle peek him once he taps, and he's just gonna ult you here. Not good. You have to take some type of an aggressive angle. If somehow he does get past you, like, oh shit, and then he taps the spike, your main goal is to not be in a position like this, or in a position like this, or in a position like this. Not good. If you do get ulted in these positions, he's gonna catch up to you. Now if you play somewhere like Heaven, taps, and you juggle him Heaven, like, even if he ults you here, you're gonna be able to just bounce off behind this wall. He's not gonna catch up to you. He might get half. He might get half after ulting you. But it doesn't matter, like, you still get your 1v1. Whenever Breach has his ult, Raze has his ult, Gecko has his ult, you know, these dangerous ults, you just fight them in the middle with your gun, and you're gonna be fine. If you hear the enemies rush down one of the A mains, one of the B mains, you can actually punish them with very simple combos of your utility. For example, you have Deadlock, you have Phoenix. Deadlock throws his nade, and then you as Phoenix throws some random molly. You can even flash if you want, and all of these guys are gonna be crouched, and they're gonna burn. They're gonna burn. alarm. Same works with neon stun and breach aftershock. So when these people do get stunned from this neon right here, they are also gonna be trying to hide in this nice little cubby wubby that they have created. And that is the perfect time for breach to use his nice red aftershock and melt them on the line. Now usually controllers drop smokes like this. Now you can punish enemies who are not dropping the default smokes by playing on these off angles, that when the enemies are gonna push, they're gonna look on sight. Just right when they run off, you can see their head, you shoot them, you spray them through the wall, you get your kill, you run away. In market, you can even jump on top of these potatoes right here. You take your damage, you get back. If Jett is doing some weird executes like this one, everyone is the most familiar with this stupid execute, but I see so many people just dying to it. So the way to defend it, when this Jett is up here, instead of you being like trying to defend him from one of these positions, while he's in the air, I don't want you to be revealed, because he's gonna be moving and that's gonna give him time to process with his brain where you are and then actually just mess you up. And you're probably gonna miss because Jett is hard to hit. That's pretty much all it is. He has a smaller hitbox. No, he doesn't. I just made it up. To counter that, I want you to play in one of these off angles so that when he drops, you can hear him. You can peek out from here. You can peek out from here. You can peek out from the left side. You can even hide behind the box. He drops down. You peek him. You play here. You can hear him float. He drops down. That's when you peek him. That does not give his brain enough time to understand where you are. And when he executes like this, instead of dropping down and shooting at you, he's gonna drop down and be like, oh shit, he might be backside. He might be stairs. He might, you know, and now you create this crossfire, which he is gonna lose. Now, punishing is very hard. What the fuck? Punishing is very rewarding, especially when you do it to Jetts. I had a VOD that I reviewed about a Jett who did not know where the fuck he was dashing. He was just dashing. And I'm not saying dashing is bad, but he was actually dashing in the wrong spots on every single site. On A, he was doing executes like this. Why is that not a good dash? Well, what if we turn around and we stand behind them? They don't have Sova Dart, or if they do, you can ask your teammate to break it. And then if you see that this Jett, whenever he executes, he just lands here without a smoke. He lands without a smoke. You can just stand in this position, kill him, run away. He would also execute B like this. Why is that wrong? For every single reason there is. Whenever you dash like this, you are a potato. The one we saw on market. When you dash like this, enemies can just chill here in backside, kill you for free, and then fight your guys. And then final example of that is Jetts usually have to dash here, throw some smoke, create nice crossfire. A more popular dash from Jett is to dash right here. Why is that wrong? Because when this guy is on site and he sees a smoke and Jett dashes into it, he can actually just walk in, kill you, and walk out. It's that simple. So I want you to start punishing these Jetts because they're annoying. And they are annoying because they have operator. Yes, my next tip is just to buy operator. If you're in low elo or if you're in high elo, it doesn't matter. Buy operator, hold angle, kill. You kill, either hold angle again, you reposition. Jimmy, pull up the clip where I demolish with operator. Yep. Don't mind my brother, he's just retarded. So we get the one pick. We get another, cause why not? You know, they're like, oh, I'm gonna pick operator. So here, I take my time. I take a couple of seconds. And then I peek. After the Sova Dart, because they're gonna be like, oh, it's a Sova. Sova doesn't have operator. Bam! Neon! Right behind that wall. Now I'm thinking like, they're stupid enough for the fourth guy to peek into me, right? They're gonna... Why not? Why not? I'm gonna jump spot the operator. Why would you jump spot the operator in this? You know he's... 3 of your teammates died for free. Looks like I'm holding 3 of your teammates are dying to an operator on site. You stupid. Now this next one is a lovely tip because it works on every single ranks, and we love tips that work on every single rank. Let's say you have taken the site, you killed unalived. They are not dead, they are resting. Some of your teammates push up the middle, one guy plants, and you as the flash character. And so your teammates are kind of controlling the space. I want you in this situation to jump spot, see nothing, and then have this nice little timer in your head. Now in higher ranks, they might shift towards you. I'm an immortal 1.5, and they still don't shift towards me. So if you're in a position like this, where in front of you there is a very open space, and if you hear 1 to 3 people, ideally it's 1 to 2. Get close to this wall, listen for them. You hear 2 people banging their footsteps on the ground. Damn, flash. You kill them, you run away. Now this does not work with 4 people. Even if you do flash all 4 of them, they're just gonna sit down and they're just gonna spray at you. Instead of hiding, they're gonna start to spray because they're like apes together strong type shit. Look at all of these people who have flashes. Any flash character, not Reina, no. Alright, now I wanna give you this a very unusual situation which happens all the time. What the hell did you just say? I don't care. Look at this. 3 versus 1. You have the spike right here, which means chat, please come over to us. And we know that the last guy is on B long right now. Let's say 40 seconds are left. You're jump spotting, and this over is taking a little bit too long to clutch. He's not looking for those 1v1s. He's just kind of hiding, holding for you, right? So timer ticks down to 30 seconds. Wasted a little bit of this time. Now Sova starts to make his move and starts to look for 1v1s. Now that is when you start to get mean to the Sova, because he took so long to start and clutch, because he was hoping that you would give him 1v1s. You can actually punish him for not into you by throwing everything you have. Throw this shit, just throw it in his face right now. Like, I'm ready to take some risk and fight for 1v1s. Now I want you to start throwing everything on him and be like, no, you don't get shit. Here's a jet smoke. You want to push through that? Here's a jet smoke. Here, I'm gonna dash through back to my teammates. Oh, he's still down there. He's not pushing into us. Don't flash him yet, Gecko. Gecko's like, okay, I won't flash him. Harbor is like, it's okay. No, this is stupid. I want the effects. It's okay. I have cascade for you guys. So you throw down this cascade and all 3 of you hold down this cascade. So it's like, oh shit, man. It is 20 seconds left. I still have to clutch. Unfortunate for you, they are watching my video and they're not gonna fall for your stupid traps of giving 1v1s. Cascade drops. I have more shit to drop. He drops this cove. Sova breaks that. It takes him 5 more seconds. Timer is going down for 15 minutes, apparently. I'm still writing minutes. Now Sova pushes closer. Everybody backs off. But Gecko starts throwing his shit. Wingman in his face, flash in his face. The final piece, he throws his molly. Sova is stalled out here. 10 seconds left, 10 minutes. And even if Sova starts getting those 1v1s, the timer, you just heard the sound, doesn't have enough time to plant the spike. Because he took too long, assuming too hard. He assumed a little bit too hard that the enemies are gonna push him all the way down to the spawn and give him 1v1s. Instead, he had to take some risk and try to do something. So if you're on the right side team, the team that is fight for greatness and for good, start throwing random shit. When the time is low, when the time gets low and you have a lot of people, start throwing the shit to make it impossible for this one lone Sova. Hope this video helped. That's it.